What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Black Star Podcast. This your boy Jared. And y'all, let's have a little chat about why
You have this young lady.
rich wives do not give advice to women about their husbands or how to try to win a husband that's worth millions of dollars. Now, today we're going to be looking at a Phil Scott show video. And shout out to that brother. Let's get into it.
Giving advice. Got to answer to that. Let's go ahead and roll.
So I just seen this girl make a video and she was like, why is it that the girls who are single and serially dating and they have rosters, why are they the ones giving out their game card and giving relationship advice instead of the women who are actually like happily married to wealthy men who spoil them? And I also want to add, why are the women who marry their sugar daddies giving advice as well? Because I'm so sorry, you were doing sex work when you met that man. You met him as a sex worker and he left his wife and family to marry you because you were younger and hotter than his wife who popped out 3 kids and who's the same age as him. Oh my god, I can't believe she showed signs of aging. Like, I'm not taking advice from you hoes either. But why are they the ones giving relationship advice and not the ones who are actually happily normally married to wealthy men? Why aren't they giving any advice?
The reason why women who are with successful men aren't out here giving you advice is because, one, women who's really with men that's successful and really got money, they're living their best life. They're not going to be out here telling you what to do to get a man like that. Listen, you have to understand, at certain levels, you keep your mouth shut.
Now, y'all heard what Phil said. Y'all also heard what the lady said. Now, I want to give my opinion on it as to why they not telling y'all about how to get these rich men. For one, these women understand that a lot of y'all will just use that opportunity to leech off one of these men. That's one. Two, a lot of these men are their husbands, co-workers, and friends. So they don't want that bad blood between y'all. Three, they didn't have any videos out there for them when they were looking for their husband. They just either A, they built with their husband, or B, their husbands were in the same vicinity, the same direction, in the same area, and they met and they clicked through the same mindsets. Problem is, a lot of y'all want a cheat code to the game. Let me explain why. Y'all want a cheat code because y'all don't want to do the necessary work that y'all have to do to become what these men are desiring. Y'all want to sit over here and look at all these videos, watch these videos to get the game on what these men like, all this stuff. But y'all will never take the responsibility nor take the actions that you should take to find these men when they're in their building phase. Now, back to the part where these women build with their husbands when they have nothing. These women build with their husbands when they have nothing. They're struggling. He's trying to get a business off the ground. He's working his ass off every day of the fucking week to try to get that business off the ground. He's grinding. He's not at home as much. He's up late at night. He's not in the bed with her, cuddling with her at night. He's not doing any of that. He's working his ass off to get to where he wants to be. And he's grinding. He's grinding. He's going after his dreams. He's going after his goals. And she sees that drive in him, and that attracts her to her, and that keeps her attached to him. And he also sees her building with him, grinding with him, helping motivate him. See, y'all don't want to ever have this conversation of why these men are marrying these women and they won't get divorced, or if they do get divorced, they owe that woman. Y'all just want a handout. But a lot of y'all don't have the training nor the knowledge of what these men actually want. And y'all get frustrated because men understand you have nothing to offer. And they understand that y'all will do anything y'all can just to try to get something from these men. It's all about building with a man. That's what y'all need to learn. Find a man that's driven, that's motivated, that has a goal. You can find those type of men in certain places. They're not at the clubs. For one, they're not at the clubs. They're not out partying every night. They're not doing any of that stuff. They're out there working, grinding, have ideas, developing themselves. You want to know why these type of men are rich by the time they turn 35? Because they spent their entire 20s and their early 30s grinding and working their asses off to try to get to where they want to be. Same thing I'm doing. I know a lot of guys that are grinding to the top. A lot of them. I've worked with a few. Some have wives, some don't. But those women are building with these men. They're grinding with these men. They're understanding that, okay, I got to go this place. I got to do this. I got to do that. Baby, I'm not going to be able to take you out this certain time. But I promise you, when I make it, I will treat you. But y'all never get to that stage. So what happens? Y'all bail out. Y'all don't make it to that stage. Then when these men down the line are rich, then y'all looking like, damn, why didn't you fucking stay with me when you was broke? And then he's like, you didn't want to stay. You complained. You didn't want to motivate me. You didn't want to do anything. You were a hindrance to my life. And I had to take initiative and I had to get out of that situation with you because you weren't good for me. Then when y'all hear that, they're like, oh my God, he really doesn't care. You're damn right. But y'all gonna learn one of these days. The game ain't gonna be given up for free. You have to go through some shit with these men. And 9 times out of 10, y'all won't even make it past the first year. So, anywho, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast at Spotlight.com. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.